Welcome to the Pastor Show. We're so glad you're joining us. You'll notice that it's me and Tom today. We're real excited to take this show over. So, Tom, are you having a good week?
It's been a good week. I had a long weekend, which was nice, and it was good to see everybody here at worship yesterday. Or actually, this is Tuesday. It feels like Monday, doesn't it?
It does.
But yeah, we had a great weekend, and good to be back at it and ready for a full week ahead.
Actually, this is kind of a prep week for us, isn't it, Tom? There are so many things happening in the next 2 weeks. I kind of need to sit down just to think about it, but we have got Vacation Bible School coming. We're on the heels of Vacation Bible School. It's Monday. If you parents haven't registered your child for Vacation Bible School, it's not too late. Get online, register, call the church. We want your kids here, not just your kids. We want your kids' friends and the neighbors. This is an exciting week. You don't want to miss it. Tom, I know you've got some things that you're doing at Vacation Bible School, and I'm doing some things at Vacation Bible School. The whole church staff is involved in Vacation Bible School. We've got hundreds of volunteers coming. It's going to be a busy week. Be praying. Even if you're not volunteering, we need everyone as prayer warriors praying for next week. It is going to be a week that could have eternal impact in children's lives and in families' lives. So help us, pray with us for this week. At the end of the week, we've got some other things that are happening. It is Blueberry Festival on the 11th, and we're going to have a booth there in downtown. So we've done a lot of times where we've had places here on our campus, but we're moving it downtown. We think we're going to see some more people there. So if you want to be a part of that, reach out to Caleb Castro. He'd love to have your help and to volunteer in that area. It's going to be a great time of just reaching out to our community. We also have our Summit band that's going to be playing in one of the arenas there. So you're going to want to come by and listen to them as they're playing several songs that you'll know and some maybe that you don't. And speaking of that, the last couple of weeks we've been singing From the Resurrection to the Return of Christ. That's gone along with our pastor's series about Revelation. That's actually a song that was written by our Summit Band and performed. And so we sing it in both of our services. And you have an opportunity to listen to it on Spotify or iTunes. You just need to search it under MissionNac. And that's how you can find it. And it's coming out on Friday, June the 10th. So the first time that you can get that song is June the 10th. So that's pretty exciting as well. And then next Sunday, the 12th, we've got a bunch of people coming to our church Sunday night. Tom, what is this? Tell us about this night of worship.
Well, this is something that I inherited, and I'm thrilled that we get to host it this year. The Piney Woods Church Orchestra Festival is something that's been going on in East Texas for quite some time. I don't know exactly how long, but it's a conglomeration of or a compilation, I guess, of church musicians, instrumentalists from church orchestras throughout East Texas. The main three churches are First Baptist Nac, First Baptist Henderson, and First Baptist Carthage. And so the performance or the service actually rotates each year to one of those three churches. But the instrumentalists are not limited to those churches. We actually have some folks from Harmony Hill Baptist Church in Lufkin that's joining this year. Some people in Lufkin and Kilgore, I think. Sorry, I said Lufkin. Longview and Kilgore, I think. So we currently have 58 people registered to play. And so it's going to be fantastic. There's going to be strings, brass, woodwinds, percussion. Just basically, if you love our celebration orchestra on Sunday morning, it's going to be that on steroids. And we're going to fill up that whole platform area with instrumentalists to lead worship that night. Yes, we'll sing as a congregation, so everybody come, but you're going to hear a lot of worship music played instrumentally. We'll rehearse. The performers already have all their music. They're practicing on their own and doing their various things. We'll come together that afternoon, put it all together, and have a wonderful service of worship Sunday night at 5 o'clock in our worship center.
Yeah, and Tom, we have some people that are coming and registering for that event to help us play in the orchestra that live here in Nac but are not connected to our church. Is that correct?
Yes. We have some high school students from NAC High School. We have some other local musicians. So it's in some ways we kind of see this as an outreach as well. So I mean, we're always about the work of reaching out to the community and involving other people, and hopefully they'll find their place of service in our group long term. That would be fun. That'd be a
Yeah.
great resource.
Yeah, it's such a great way, church family, not only to come out and to experience a great worship, but just also to be the church and to love on our guests that are coming. We have guests coming all over East Texas, but we have several guests that are coming right here in our own backyard. And wouldn't that be awesome if we look back and say, I remember when you first started coming to our church. It was the Piney Woods Orchestra Festival, and from that you joined our church and came and been a part of us. And so this is a great opportunity for us to do that. So that's not the only musical thing that's happening this summer in the life of our church. I think something else is coming just a couple weeks after that. What's going on for July 3rd?
Well, July 3rd, of course, that's a great day for our country as we celebrate. That's the weekend of Independence Day, and I always think it's important for us to always give thanks to God for the freedom that we enjoy in this country, and you know, we can all get all up in arms with all the frustrations of life and the government and all the things that we don't like about things, but we still live in the greatest country in this world, and we have much to be thankful for. So we're going to have a time of celebration. We're going to have a program called Celebrate Freedom, a community-wide patriotic concert and service. It's community. It truly is going to be community-wide. We are working with civic groups and clubs and organizations all across the city, other churches, other people involved. It's going to be at the Grand Ballroom in the Student Center of Stephen F. Austin State University. That room seats 800 to 900 people, and we're planning on standing room only. And it's going to be a great night. That one's going to be at 6 o'clock, not 5 o'clock. That one's going to be at 6 o'clock on Sunday, July 3rd. We hope to have a very large choir and orchestra, and we're going to sing some patriotic favorites. We're going to pray for our country and our leaders. We're going to recognize so many of the great Americans that live right here in Nacogdoches. This is a servant-minded community, and there are a lot of people that demonstrate every day, every week, every month what it means to be a citizen of this country, a good American, a good person, a good Christian. And we're gonna recognize people for being a good model of what we need to be as a country. And we do have much to be thankful for. And right now, as a country, we need to celebrate those good things. And so I hope that everybody will come out. The Grand Ballroom in the Student Center at SFA, 6 o'clock on July the 3rd. Actually, what we're planning for is if you want to come at 5 o'clock, we're going to have the hallways of the Student Center on that second floor all filled with like exhibit tables of the civic groups that are involved, and all the people. You can come and see what's going on in the city, and basically have kind of like a Baptist fellowship, but it's more you know, we like to fellowship with one another, but just a time of community fellowship before an hour before it starts, and just come on early and walk the tables and meet people and shake hands and hug necks and wear your red, white, and blue and have a good time together. So come out at 5 o'clock to the Student Center at SFA and come for some community fellowship. The service or concert will be at 6 o'clock in the Grand Ballroom, and just be a part. Have everybody come out, wear your red, white, and blue, and let's celebrate our country, and let's pray for our country together.
I love this, Tom, for a couple of reasons. One, we're not going to be on campus, and so we're going to be at SFA Ballroom, and there's going to be a lot of people that are not church members, but just civic-minded people that are coming to experience that. And we're certainly going to be singing songs patriotic songs about our country, but we're also going to have some songs about the importance of putting God in our country, right?
Yes.
And so this is an opportunity, church, for us to shine brightly, for us to go and to support this, but also to just be reminded we are hosting this event, and we are there as a light shining brightly to our community, saying that we are Americans, but we are also putting our allegiance to the Lord first and foremost, and that He's the one that can get us out of difficulty and into His kingdom. And so we have an opportunity just to be a witness to our community and invite them to come to it. So this is awesome. So I'm really excited about this opportunity. Tom, thank you so much for your team that's putting this on. There's a lot of moving parts in that because we're not here, but thanks for being willing to do that. That's going to be great.
Yep.
We just blazed right into July, and there's still a lot of things happening in June, and I want to make sure that our church family knows about that. We have several camps that are happening in June. We've got our children's camp and our youth camp that are coming really quick. And if you have not signed up for that, it's not too late. You want to be a part of those camps. I know there's a parents' meeting this Sunday, June the 5th, here at the church for parents of youth that are going to youth camp. But right before that, I think you've got something that's going on for our juniors that are coming up to be seniors. Is that right? And for their families, what's going on?
Yeah, actually, it's juniors and sophomores, the students that are going to be juniors and seniors next year. I just decided, talking with Hunter, that it would be a good opportunity for me to just help students think about how to decide on what college they want to go to. And I spent 30 years in that world and enjoy that discussion quite a bit. I'm not going to be advocating for any particular college or university or program or anything like that, but I just want to help guide our students and parents in how to go about what the process of choosing where they're going to spend their college career. So it's going to be a town hall meeting type environment where we just ask questions back and forth. I'll prepare some remarks at the beginning to get us started, but I just want to help students make good decisions, to think about it earlier perhaps than they otherwise would, and to just get that ball rolling. It's an important time. These are important decisions that the students get to make, and I really would love to just help them walk through that a little bit, and I actually hope that this will be the first of additional conversations like this that we'll have in the fall beyond the walls of this church. We want to utilize the local resources and try to be of service to our community and people who don't go to our church. And perhaps there are students out there, high school students out there whose parents didn't go to college and they don't really know how to go about this at all. And again, more outreach opportunities, more opportunity to be a light to these folks and guide them in a process that is not specifically sacred, but builds relationships with them so that we can then become a source of spiritual direction for them as well.
Yeah, I love that. I love your heart, and you certainly have had a lot of experience in that, and so looking forward to giving our parents just one more way and one more resource. It's pretty daunting when you think about your kids going to college, how you're going to pay for it, all those kind of things. And so just one other way that we can be church family and help that out. Also just coming up right after Vacation Bible School, on the heels of that, we've got MissionNac. This is a great opportunity to serve right here in Nacogdoches. Maybe you've had a heart for missions and wanting to help those that need help using your skills. If you're good at carpentry or good at painting or any of those kind of things, this is your place. This is where you can really shine. If you want to know more information about that, there are posters all around the church. You can go to our website and look at MissionNac. There's calling the church office and talking with Caleb West, our college and missions pastor, can also help you gain some traction there. This is a great opportunity for us to be the church to our community. These are homes that need some tender love and care and some help. A lot of them are from our own church members that maybe some widows or something that just need some help with that we can help our church members. How cool is that? But also just some other people in the community that just need some extra help and don't have the hands and the resources to do it. And so we can do that for them. It is June the 15th through the 18th. It is coming up quickly. It is all day, Wednesday through Saturday, so you'll have to take some time off from work, but it would be well worth it. And the coolest thing is you can sleep in your own bed. So, sometimes that's the biggest blessing of all, being able to sleep in your own bed when you get home. So if this is something that really interests you, church family, reach out to the church. We'd love to get you plugged in. That's really all the things that I know of that's coming. I'm sure I've missed a ton of things that we're doing. This is a hop in place, but we just wanted you to be aware of what's happening, ways that you can pray for the church and stay connected to the church through the Pastor Show. So we hope you have a great week. We look forward to seeing you Sunday as we worship. It will look a little different in the sanctuary because it'll be the day before Vacation Bible School. You will get a feel of Vacation Bible School for sure when you come to church on Sunday. Looking forward to seeing you then. Until then, may you be blessed and may you be a blessing.